Hey friends, Skippy0330 with you here. So we are jumping into some Vrising. I've put some time here into this game in a solo play. Started a brand new solo play here for a Let's Play now that I know at least how to kind of play the game properly. I'm sure you guys have plenty of tips, hints, and tricks. Let us know down in the comments below. Anyway, let's jump right in here, guys. If you're new to this game, it is a pretty cool vampire survival castle building game. So it is from above. I actually forget the technical name of that, but we are going to run through this beginning area. We're not going to pay attention to anything in here. We can get that all outside, not a big deal. We can get some bones from the piles and whatnot, but we're going to go outside right away and kill ourselves some good old skeletons. So the world of this game is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is a definite pleasure to look at. Don't mind that at all. So right now we just got basic attacks. I can go up here and whack these guys with my hands. I do have some magical attacks. I can send some bullets his way here. Now I want to get to him quickly. I can teleport over to him and he'll actually attack if I don't attack him. Will attack my little bit of a shadow I leave behind. But we did get 10 bones from that one guy. If we look up in the corner here, it says for our journal. The quest system's amazing, guys, and how you proceed along in this game. Absolutely love it. I'm glad I could share this with you here. So we got to collect 10 of 30 bones here to get a bone sword recipe unlocked. So this guy here, he's ranged. But he's not too tough. You just walk up and give him a couple smacks and he's going down. So if you guys are asking about settings, everything is default, but I did drop the, there we go. We got 30 bones. We looted some from here. We could go up there and kill some more, but yeah. The only setting I did change is the castle degradation is set to 0. I will put time in there, but just in case. Anyway, let's go ahead and claim that reward. So we unlocked a bone sword. So it's going to ask us to go ahead and craft that wonderful sword. We're going to press tab, go over to the crafting over here, and grab ourselves a nice brand new bone sword. And as you can tell, it takes time to craft stuff. So this is how workstations work too. You'll make mills, you'll throw a wooden mill, and it will mill planks for you, and it takes a while. So you gotta kind of plan around that. You gotta make castle walls, protect yourself, kill enemies. Oh my god, it's so much fun, guys. You can go on trips, so much to do. Okay, well, let's show this guy some what here. There we go. Now there is this here too. This ability is not too bad at all. It's a counter, and as you can see, it did a little bit of basic damage to him here. Whoops. See, they don't hit very hard. Don't be afraid of them. Get up nice and close and personal. Nice and slow. There we go. Grab ourselves whatever these guys drop here. And we just need to kill one more enemy. Is this a pile of bones sitting over here all by itself? It is. Oh, another thing we'll need right away, guys. Plant fibers. So go ahead. Swing away. You don't take any damage to your tools, so just use them. Now you do get different weapons. Everything is a tool and weapon basically, except for the sword here so far. But they do their own attacks and their own damage too. So if you're running around with a tool, it's actually a whole different weapon. There we go. Let's get rid of this guy here. Okay. One more hit. 2 more hits. I think it's actually a little tougher. Alright, we're not going to move anywhere quite yet. We're going to go ahead and claim that reward. And we got ourselves now a bone ring recipe. So if we go into crafting here, after pressing tab, it gives us 3 gear levels. So their level, if you look here, this is what explains it. This is your gear level. There is no like leveling system. So what you wear is your level. So you'll definitely want to concentrate on crafting your gear and getting it upgraded as soon as you unlock it. Alright, so I crafted that and it should auto-equip for us here. If you look over, it is actually on our equipment tab. We can see our bone ring here. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Magic attack on him. Works very well. Okay. and as you can see, if we bring up the menu here, I am actually gear level 6 now, so that ring doubled our gear level. So let's go ahead and claim that, and it's going to ask us now to create our Bone Guard vestment and vermin salves. So we haven't found a rat yet. I do see some down there. You can see it there running around. Rats you can somewhat see through the fog, but not the enemies. Anywho, I'm going to run down here real quick. I'm going to grab one of these guys up so we can get this quest done and over with here. Getting your gear and stuff together is the most important thing. So we go over to crafting here. We're going to make this. What this does is it recovers 2.5% of your maximum health every 1.5 seconds for 15 seconds. So it's a good way to gain some health here early on. So for these, we're going to need ourselves a bunch of bones. So let's go ahead and kill some things. Alright, so we've gathered quite a few bones here. I'm going to go along and actually hit some stuff and get some things here. We got some stone and bones from over there. You can also go to the grave sites here if you really need some things. Take out the gravestones, and every once in a while you get some bones from it. Or a rat. You get rats from them too somehow. Just some chilling out. And you can always search these containers if they give you good supplies too. These containers, and by containers I mean, oh wait, what do they call these? These are not coffins. Sarcophagus, I think is what you call those things. Something like that. Okay, so why I'm stopped here is this is actually the way out. You need to go out that way. It's not too far from where we were. We were just right back there, so I just kind of fought my way over to here. So let's go ahead, open up our crafting menu. We can make a chest guard here. We can make the leggings. There we go. We're going to get those going. But for these two here, we're going to need some animal hide. And how we get animal hide is actually outside of the starter area. So, whoa. Oh, respawning back in there. Let's take care of these guys here right away. They're a little squishier. If you can take them down before they start shooting, it makes it real easy. There we go. We got to get out that way. There's quite a few archers up that way, though, so we got to either run at it or take a chance. Here we go. Let's see if we can take them all out. There we go. So there's two ways you can fight, I guess. You can click your mouse button if you're into that, or you can just hold it down. It's actually really that easy. Okay, we're gonna grab a rat here. So if we take a look, we got chest guard on here, and we got our leggings. So that gave us 1 gear level each and gave us a whole bunch of health. So we're not quite as squishy yet, and we're gear level 8. Now this right up here is where I said there's a lot of archers and stuff. So what we're gonna do is actually take a run for it. See the gates over there? We're gonna run for that and press it. So I'm gonna leave my little ghost behind. They're gonna shoot at it, and bam, I'm out. So you can start in either of one of two areas. We're gonna choose one because they're firing at me. There we go. So I do believe we chose east. That we did. Okay, and here is our open world. Oh, I love this area so much. Sometimes I press the wrong button there, but that is shift to get out of here. Now, it's nighttime, guys. If we took a look up here, this tells you your day cycle. Day is very short, night is long, but as a vampire, guys, you don't want to be caught out in the sun during the daytime. You can traverse, you just have to stay in the shade and whatnot, so it makes things that much more difficult. But at night, you are good to go. Okay, so I do see some wolves ahead here. I do think I've seen their titles pop up somewhere. Let's go find those guys. Music is amazing in this game. Okay, here it is. Might have just caught it. Oh, what are they fighting over here? Oh, there he's hunting that that deer. Oh, uh-oh, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna dodge that. There we go. He does a little bit of an attack, like a charge attack. The wolves do. So I want to stay away from that. And you guys seen that little F pop up? What that does is that feeds you, fills up your blood pool again. So you can do attacks, you can heal yourself, you can do go into wolf form once you do get it. And you get these things here, which are blood essence. You're going to need those for building too. So right away, guys, I would recommend feeding as often as possible. Okay, let's take a look over here. So we'll explain this. Oh, they went hunting forever. This is a teleportation station, so this will bring you somewhere else on the map, like maybe this waygate over here. But you can't bring stuff with you. Your inventory has to be empty. You can have stuff in your tool belt, but your inventory, that's done. Okay, there we got him. Let's give this guy a little bit of a feeding here. Boom. Okay. Good to go. And oh, look at this, a deer running by with 5% health left. We'll feed on him too. So did that give us enough to make our gloves and our boots? It definitely did. So that'll get us through that quest. So what I'm going to do is keep heading kind of north here. We're going to be looking for an entranceway. We're going to make a quick home here right on the edge of everything. And there's going to be a little bit of a travel to different places, but we can make another forward base and then move our, if we want, our main castle at some point in time. Okay, here we go. Haha, you attacked my ghost. You silly wolf. Ah, beautiful. Gonna get a lot from this one. Nice. Okay. So we finished our quest up here. Now we are actually armed. We're gear level 10 now, doing quite well. We're going to claim that quest. And now we're going to get ourselves a bone axe. So like I said, this here, if you take a dual wield axes that deal chop damage and has a greater effect on wood, right? Has a greater effect on vegetation and thickets with the sword. So let's go ahead and craft one of those. Sorry about that, got a little bit of a tickle in my throat and I had to drink some water. It happens. I work with a sandblaster and sometimes it gets a little bit caught up in my throat. I do wear a mask in that, but things happen, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now if we equip the axe, it automatically went into our tool belt here. I'm actually going to drag it over and put it right beside our bone axe right here. We can see it's the same gear level as our sword. Does the same physical. Oh no, it's daytime here. But the only difference is it does different damage to wood. And if we equip it in slot 2 here. There we go. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm standing in shadows here. You can see the shadows. We're fine. But if we get out in that daylight, you don't have too long before you start doing some melting, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, I'm losing myself here. We got to chop down some trees. So you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to just stand here. We're gonna, and you pretty much chop at everything in the area because everything's a weapon, everything's a tool, so it will damage everything around it. So if you can maximize your spot by hitting as many things as you can at once, you're looking pretty good. There we go. So we got 140 stone from that and 206 lumber. We just need to cut down one more tree, and I gotta remember too, these trees are providing me my shade from the sun. So, but what a beautiful game, guys. Do you agree? Let me know down in the comments, because I am posting this in 4K. So if you do have the capability, make sure that you are on that resolution, or you are wasting. Okay, let's go ahead and claim that quest. Nice. We got ourselves up to a bone mace now, and what the bone mace does is more damage to stone. So different attacks, more damage to stone. We're going to go ahead and get one of those queued. We're going to take out our axes here. And if we take a look, it's a little bit of a different attack here with your same kind of thing as a sword, but different attacks. Ugh, so many words. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip our bone mace. We're going to move in our tool belt of important stuff. You know what, these things here, These don't need to be... Oh no, I just used it. Okay, so your blood type, guys, depends on what you eat, what you drink. Best blood type, of course, is like humans and warriors and stuff like that. And then there's the bosses who have like a crazy blood type that you have to go and beat. But I ate one, and yeah, I'm not as powerful anymore. Okay. Now we gotta smash ourselves some stones. So these little straight up things right here. Whoa, get all that sun. Whoa. Oh no, this is danger. Here we go. Let's get in behind this boulder here. So I'm gonna call these boulders, these are stones. So the things that stand straight up like that, that's what we want to be aiming for. So let's try to find one that's in the nice shade. Here we go, right here. Let's take this one out. I don't want to take out that tree because it's saving my life right now. Okay, we've smashed 2 stones to pieces. Let's try to find this one here. Looks like it's in the shade. There we go. And we have smashed 3 rocks into pieces. And this is actually going to launch us into the next part of our video here. Castle, Heart, and Borders. So the Castle Heart is what powers everything. It runs all your magic. Keeps everything from degrading, right? And you got to place, as I was telling you earlier, this blood essence powers it too. So very useful stuff. So now we got to find a place here to build our castle. And as I mentioned, there are areas, like if we take a look over here, this one's really sick. This one's really nice up this way too. But I think for now, we're gonna use this one up here. We're gonna start on this top level, and then we're gonna expand down over time through this, because that's one of the nicer. This one's nice. This one's almost better up here. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for a run, guys. Oh no! Oh no! Whew! Oh! The shadows shifted while I was talking, and I almost died. You heard that, right? Though, that is you got like a 3 seconds, I think, to get back in the shade. But you can travel. You just have to stay in the shade all the way there during the daytime, and daytime's actually almost over too. We spent the entire daytime cycle just chatting it up. All right, let's keep moving along here. Hopping in between shadows. You can, like I said, you can hit the sunlight for a very short period of time. You do have your basic spells here right away. Your Veil of Blood, where you can teleport quite quickly. That has saved me quite a few times trying to get into the shade. Like right here. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. You guys seen a little bit of a light beam coming down? That's your indication that you're about to get owned. Alright. There we go. It is nighttime and we are safe to run out in the open. No big deal. But you do have to watch, guys. There is people patrolling these roads. Like, look at this. There's a poacher up there. They are gear level 16. And best at this moment is to actually just kind of go around these guys. They don't really aggro from a long range, but gotta be careful. And you'll find stuff randomly on the ground too. Things fight with each other, so sometimes you win. This here, this is copper. I don't think we can grab it yet. No, we have to upgrade our tools or our weapons. Ooh, that one's just kind of wandering around. Okay. Nice and quiet. Keep dodging all these guys. Water, guys. Stay away from it. Never a good time. Now, there are bridges in the game, and these are kind of choke points. Sometimes you'll get a patrol right on the bridge and you'll have to wait for it to go by. Once you're an appropriate level, it's really not that big of a deal. But oh, we're here, guys. We made it. So up here on this ledge is where we're gonna build our new home. Okay, here we go. So there used to be castles here at one point in time, so you see a bunch of ruins. All this ruins here is actually a great source of stone once we get to that level. And oh, here we go. This kind of stones here will leave you sapphires and whatnot. I do believe those are actually for higher level things. So yeah. Anyway, let's head around this way. That one has wolves guarding the entrance. and see if we can get up here rather easily. Yeah, we're looking pretty safe over here. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, this is the easy way up. I said we're gonna start up at the top level here. So this is the exact top level, and ooh, look at this deposit right here. It requires explosives. Damn. This is, I've never even seen one of these myself, guys. I've explored a bit, but I've never come across one of these. This thing's huge. Okay, well, I think it's a better idea. No, you know what? Screw it. We'll leave that there for now. We'll build our castle around this way. So number one thing we need to do is get rid of some of the stuff kicking around. We're going to need some room for our castle here. Okay, there we go. I think I cleared out enough just for now. So to build our stuffs here, we press B, that is our menu, and to even build this castle heart here, we need to collect some more blood essence. So I do believe there is a few deer and stuff kicking around. Should really be easy to kill those. Let's grab our sword here and take a little bit of a look-see. See what it's like. See, like I said earlier, I can only see in the direction that you're looking. Everything else will have a fog. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see if I can get one at a time. I can. Okay, so there we go. That was that lunge tack I was telling you about. Let's grab some essence off this guy. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get 6 and 6. Nice. I'll grab all of this stuff too. Let's go. Place down that castle heart. Bam, there we go. 1 castle heart. We're going to place it down right in the middle here. Beauty. So this thing's actually fed with more essence, so we're going to have to grab some of that as soon as possible. But in order to expand your place here, we're going to need more blood essence. We make borders, so that is, you can claim that area. So let's go ahead and kill those other 2 wolves over there. It should give us just enough to get things going. Oh, there's actually 3 wolves over here. But if we're careful, might be able to grab... Yeah, there we go. 1 at a time. I'm not too afraid of the wolves. They're actually not too bad to handle, to be honest, so... There we go. I'm going to actually just kind of poke him with my sword. That way we can feed off of him a little bit more. I just like to get into the habit of doing that. There we go. So if you guys need health too, by the way, I haven't come across doing it yet. But if you press, hold control, and this is your vampire menu here. You can expose your vein, and that allows players to actually sap some of your blood for health. And we have Blood Mend, which actually heals you. So you press on that and you can heal yourself over time. You can't move. If you move or do anything, you know, you cancel it, right? So, but what it does is it drains your blood pool and then you'll have to feed again. But that is what I find the most efficient way of healing yourself. Oh no. That was close. I purposely missed, guys. That's exactly what happened there. You know what? Screw these guys. I think I can handle 2 of them. See, look at that. They attacked my ghost. Didn't get anything. I'm actually going to feed off this guy and let the other guy attack me. He doesn't do very much damage at all. I didn't want to kill him, because if he gets in the way of me swinging, I'd end up killing him. Not be able to feed off the thing, right? I want to feed off both of these. There we go, beautiful. And we are back, so let's go ahead and build some borders here. It wants us to buy 3, so we're gonna build an entranceway right here. Perfect, done. And you know what? Because I know we're gonna need the space anyway, I'm gonna expand it that much further out. Do I have any more essence left? I do. I have 8. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going here. So castle powered and fortified for 56 minutes. So this is for like PvE, PvP servers. If you don't log in, your base degrades and other people can take over your spot, right? Because there's not a lot of spots to build. All right, so let's go ahead and claim that. There we go. And now it says protect your territory by placing palisades, which are walls. We have to make a wooden coffin. It's going to be our spawn spot, and place a wooden stash. So let's go ahead, open up our build menu with B here. We're going to be in fundamentals. We're going to go to palisades, give that a click, and we're going to make a palisade entranceway right at the top of these stairs right here. Now pop a door into there, and then click on that to go right back to the normal palisade walls. So we have to make just one more, so I'm going to put it up there. That doesn't need to stay there or anything. I just need to finish off that quest. Oh, I guess the palisade entrance doesn't count as a normal palisade. Okay, so to get rid of these things here, what you do is cancel your building, get out of that, and then hover your mouse button over the piece you want to get rid of, and hold your space button down. There we go. That way it frees it up. You have to delete the middle of the wall before you can delete a pillar. So, because I know we're not on player stuff, I just basically need some walls at this point, because we have to go up to stone before anything else. Just to stop anything from really wandering up here. And if we look at the map, this is the only entrance up here this way, so it's nice and well protected. Okay, so we're gonna build ourselves a wooden coffin, bam, like it asked us to do, and a small stash just for now. There we go. Claim that quest. Look at the progress we're making, right? So now we get into some of the crafting machines and whatnot. It's going to ask us to build a sawmill, a simple workbench, and we have to increase our gear level by crafting stronger equipment. So I do believe we have to build a sawmill first because our simple workbench requires planks. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the refinement up here under production refinement. Sawmill. For this, we're going to need a bunch of lumber. We're going to need a bunch of stone. So why not clear this area up here? We need it anyway, right? The other thing, actually, the one thing we need to make right away is a mist brazier. That is going to save us here for the daylight hours because, oh no, guys, it is extremely close to daylight. Okay, I gotta bash some stone here. If I can turn around the right way. Okay, so we're gonna place this thing down kind of right in the middle of all of our stuff here. Okay, awesome. And in order to power this thing up, you can zoom in and out with your middle mouse wheel, by the way. Ooh, it's almost daylight time here. We're gonna use the right-click mouse button, toggle some bone into there, and as you can see, the brazier is on, and it's gonna make an area misty, so that the daylight doesn't impact you up here, so everything will be nice and safe. As you can see it kind of creeping along here, and where the border of it lies, if we go towards the outside here, look, it's daylight time and we're outside. So yeah, you can see it there. So there you go, guys. Make sure you get one of those. I think actually that should be, I think the tutorial should get you to make that right away. So I've cleared everything up here that I could possibly clear. We still can't get that copper. Now, I do believe stuff respawns. I've seen stuff come pop back in front of my other personal play. So I'm going to assume that's really a thing. If you guys know, please do let us know down in the comments. Not only is this helpful for me, it's helpful for everyone too when you do that. Alright, so next step here is we got to build ourselves here under production, refinement, a sawmill. Now this thing is quite the size and we really don't have a lot of room yet, so we're gonna tuck this in right there. The front of it is this hollow area right here. You can pass through it and make things a little easier to walk around. But now, how to use these machines: if you press F to open up the menu here, it shows you the recipes that this thing can make. There's an unknown recipe in here to make a reinforced plank, and that takes some iron and some planks, but that's complex and we're not going to look at that quite yet. So just to get things going, go to your inventory here, right click those, and it brings it right into the input here. And as you can see, it takes something like 20 seconds to make a plank, and it takes 20 lumber to make one plank. So production is key. If you end up wanting to make a lot at one time, building multiple sawmills is really the way to go because it's not too hard to collect those materials. So I'm going to store some stuff here. Like these, you can actually salvage those and turn them into essence, so hold on to them. We got some animal hide, plant fiber, and stone. I'm actually going to go ahead and store those things. That brought us pretty much into, there it is, the next cycle, which is pretty damn cool. So we have a big call for lumber here right away. I'm going to spend some time doing the good old gathering grind. Oh, anytime I see an animal or something right now, I definitely have to take a shot at it. There we go. Can I feed? Yep. We need all the essence we can get right now. Oh, if you see flowers and stuff like this, look at that. We got some morning lily. Make sure you collect them. These are, you can use these here a little later on. There we are. So I went out for a little bit, gathered some stuff, and look at that. We got the planks that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and pop more lumber into this thing. I want to keep this pretty much going the entire time because we're going to need a lot of planks here. So let's go back into the crafting menu. For this, we're actually, we need ourselves some more animal hide, I do believe. Put some of that away. There we go. So let's go build. We're going to do a simple workbench, and we're going to kind of tuck it in the corner here for now, beside our sawmill. Everything will get rearranged here at some point. Okay, so let's open up our simple workbench now, and this is where we make all of our fancy weapons and tools. So we have our reinforced bone swords. These are our first upgrades here, and then we can get copper. If we do the bone mace, I can go chop down that copper, get a forge. Oh, we actually have to go and I think beat a boss to get a forge. We'll follow the quest line here. Anyway, we need to build these guys. In order to build these, we're going to need our original one here. You see the bone guard, chest guard, and then all it does is add just some animal hide to it. So let's get all of these queued up here. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, awesome. We're going to take these and just equip them here. You got to drag them over. There we go. Our hands and our boots. And if we take a look here, we actually have a bone guard vestment, a set bonus. It increases our max health by 8, increase physical power by 2. But once you start upgrading here to the Night Stalker, it kind of makes that irrelevant anyway. But now we have a full nice armor set going on. Let's see about getting these upgraded here. We can we need to go and gather ourselves some more stone. Let's do that. Simple workbench, what is up? So let's go ahead then and make our reinforced bone mace, because I'm gonna want to start gathering everything right away. Our bone sword and our bone axe, and let's get those slid into our tool belt here. Actually, if we use the right mouse button, it should replace them for us. And look at that, guys. Our gear level is now 17. So we've gone from gear level 0 to 17 in a matter of 45 minutes worth of gameplay. So much progress really quick. I hope I really saved you guys a lot of time. You know, if you're kind of just jumping into this game, you're new to the game, or you know, just wanted to watch someone else do their own thing here. So let's go ahead, claim that there, and now we get to build ourselves a blood altar. Let's go and take a look. It's under dominance. It's the only thing I've seen so far. So what this does is allows you to track bosses, and you can go out, find a boss, kill a boss, gather its power, get something unlocked. It's actually a ton of fun, but I think that's actually appropriate here for another episode. So guys, like I said, if you did enjoy this, make sure you do show me some support by hitting the like button. Let me know down in the comments below, and we will continue this series. This game is so much fun. There is so much for us to do here, guys. Like, look at this. We already have a little bit of a factory going. Oh, I love this stuff. All right, guys, so I think I can name this episode How to Build a Castle, Your First Day. Stay classy, guys, and remember, if you can, back up them game saves.
Do you want?